Question number 3, Todd Muller.
Extraordinary. Thank you, Mr Speaker. My questions to the Minister of Finance and asked, how will Budget 2016 build on the Government's commitment to a more productive and competitive economy while delivering responsible fiscal management?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, New Zealand has made good progress over the last 3 years. The economy has grown 10.2%, with average growth of 3.4% per annum over those 3 years. Average weekly wages have increased 7.7%, an average growth rate of 2.6% compared to average inflation of 0.7%, and the unemployment rate is down. In fact, in the members' electorate, it's about 5.1% compared to 3 years ago. Mr Speaker, Budget 2016 will build on this considerable progress.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Todd Muller.
Supplementary to the Minister. How will Budget 2016 deliver on the Government's commitment to responsible fiscal management?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, the deficit in 2011 was $18 billion, and in 2015 that was a small surplus. And the Government has turned its focus to consolidating those surpluses so it can begin the process of paying down debt, which has run up fairly significantly from 2009 onwards, because that would put New Zealand in a better position to deal with future recessions or natural disasters. In Budget 2016, the Government will of course measure its success not by how much money is spent, but by how much difference the spending makes, particularly for vulnerable New Zealanders.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Todd Muller.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Supplementary question. What recent initiatives has the Government announced to support a growing economy as part of Budget 2016?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, the Government has so many initiatives to support a forward-looking growing economy that it's announced a number of them prior to the budget. For instance, $45 million for the tourism sector because it's growing so fast, to help communities build smaller scale infrastructure projects. Last week, Minister Joyce announced funding for a further 5,500 apprentices by 2020. This will also support 2,500 more people into the Māori and Pacifica Trade Training Program, which will reach 3,400 next year, up from just 1,200 in 2014. Just a few examples of the Government focusing on getting better results.
Supplementary question, Todd Muller.
What reports has the Minister seen from notable or at least recognisable commentators on the indicators of a successful society?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, I've seen a recent report from one commentator listing indicators of a successful society that include improving employment outcomes and raising incomes. In contrast, I've seen a report from another commentator who instead says that what matters is the percentage of the increase in GDP each year going to income. The first one was Grant Robertson, the second one Andrew Little. I wish they would agree with themselves.
Order. We're coming to it now, I suspect. Question number 4.